Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on LIHL. Who's not playing Lord in the theme? Me? Yeah, me.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Research Job's done.
God, I got so fucking punished. Alright. Maybe I deserve that. Yuck. Yuck. Not gonna say I didn't have it coming for rerolling Lord, but I did not want to be the third player playing Lord. Because that makes it quite one-dimensional, and my role was not very good. It was basically just worse than Yellow's because it did everything Yellow did worse. Yeah, I shouldn't keep this many cults either. I don't know how many I should keep. Let's go with that many. There's no real need to talk about why we're doing an attack upgrade to start with. Because, like, don't get me wrong, this role is interesting in the sense, I mean, I guess I just do overbuild with it, right? Because he doesn't overbuild. Okay, no, I guess I just do overbuild. That's Lord. Probably won't get a odd man at any point. Just accept that I'm not very good on 3. I don't think I can really get to 3-0. Yeah, I don't think I can really get to 3-0. Probably gonna get a landmine. On 3. Could have built it here, but it didn't really do much here. Guess it'd make the cult skill like 2 more Murlocs. Just not completely irrelevant. I'm not gonna do another attack upgrade. I would like to, but I don't think it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, get an upgraded lineman. Again, not my favourite to build this early, but our role feels like it lacks the options. Yeah. I mean, I'll push a bit for sure. I'm not going to stay super low. I'll try and get like 5-1 or so. Or maybe I go 7-2 with landmines. It kind of depends. You'll overbuild? Don't you have the worst roll to do that with though? It is the worst roll. It's worse than me or Yellow to overbuild with. Okay. Doesn't make much sense then. Alright, I guess I'll try and get like a 7-2 landmine clear off in that case to try and play around the alpha male overbuild. Right. I gotta solve 5. I mean, 5 is not hard to solve with this roll. I can just get another rider and that's like already good enough. But then I have too many riders to be playing a YOLO. Is this sniper good enough? I don't know. I don't know. So obviously the landmine is not going to help on 5. It'll help again on 6, which I do appreciate, but it's not going to help on 5.
Out with it. I am prepared.
Okay, I don't know if this is better or if like what's best. Is that a good reroll? It's okay. Ghost is pretty cool.
You have a target? Out with it. I am prepared.
Bro, you're 2-0. I might like, so maybe you'll get his gold from that. Looks like no though. Are they clogging? Yeah. Okay. Anyway. In that case, it's actually better that I pushed and he overbuilt, because my roll's better than his. And normally it's the other way around, but in a clog game, no complaints. Cool. Cool. Okay, monk is mid. It's only a small clog. It's a really small clog. We can't send 6 though, can we? We can, but doesn't. We don't really send enough. I guess I appreciate the time and King Gold regardless, because that will make my life significantly easier on 8. We could just King 10, maybe, somehow. I don't know. Doesn't feel good. It's not ridiculous, though. Yeah, I mean, this helps me so much, to be honest. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, this time here probably gives me, like, 30 gold. Level 8, plus the actual King Gold. I feel like this is translating to... I mean, maybe 800 wood is excessive, or like 600 wood is excessive. It's probably not quite that much. It's a lot, though. I mean, it really helps. Oh yeah, and I also should be going Sniper. As a higher priority than Rider, as a side note. Yes, I can do the last Wisp. But I still want to go double landmine. I'll just do the Wisp. I guess it's not, like I'm gonna like 6. I'd just say fine. I will lick 6. It's not that bad. Because all I can build is 2 small landmines, I don't want to do that. I could sell... Well, I could sell you for a Warlock. Maybe I'll do that, actually. Maybe I will do that.
Job's done.
I'll just see if they reclog on 6. Wait a minute. Okay, he's pushed now. Anyway, I'll get the Wisp. I don't know if I can... if I want to go for... I mean, like, I always want to go for, but I'm leaking a bit here. I'm not particularly good on 8. We'll see if there's extra time here, but there definitely doesn't have to be. They didn't leak that much on 5, which means they can just not clog on 6 if they don't really want to. Yeah, like a bit here, not that surprising. Not surprising at all. Alright, so we are sending.
Someone call me the doctor?
Out with it. I am prepared. I bid you.
Someone call me the doctor?
Enlighten me. Out with it. Out with it.
Do I upgrade this?
Enlighten me.
Maybe not.
It has begun. I am prepared. That's a given.
Job's done.
I bid you. Enlighten me.
Alright, we'll see if we have anyone holding this end. Hopefully we do, but they didn't do a ton of king. So if they send a lot, I think we may not. And let's see. Yellow definitely good. I don't hate his build. Double Lord's not the best here though. I don't think we needed the second LED here. I think TOT or more damage and we'd do better. The LED is like better for setting up 10. Or it's more convenient for setting up 10 because it gets easy to Hades, but in a quad game probably not as worried about that. But I mean, goes mid, so good enough basically. Yeah, they do have immolation. I think we're pretty lucky to have. I think he's pretty lucky to hold, to be honest. But yeah, we'll take it. Grips it nicely for the shockwave. I need to go rest 10 already. 10 is supposed to be our strong level, so... Kinda need to leverage that as much as possible, because we're, like, absolutely behind. So we trade down in heals, and have significantly less push. I think significantly is fair. Because, I mean, we have one lane that's 7-4. It's generally not a particularly good sign.
Job's done. Upgrade complete. Aye, sir. I'm your shooter.
Sure, let's mix it up a bit. Anyway, getting the Wind Rider here because the Wind Rider is tankier. And I feel like I started to make this point, but then never did. So 500 range, 500 range. These guys will damage share with the Wind Riders. The Riders will just sprint in front and die, which is why I should be prioritizing to make Sniper a little bit. Anyway, I'm just 7-3, so I don't die here, because I think I would struggle if I was 7-4. But I should be easy holding here. As you can see, Wind Rider sharing a bit with those snipers. It will make me hold. I was definitely leaking otherwise. Oh yeah. Wind Rider's like very solid on 8, by the way, so. I will stay 7-4 in damage, so I think that just makes sense at this point, and I think I'm capable of doing a reasonable amount of damage. Only awkward thing is I don't have a particularly good blocker as a 2-1, but oh well. It's probably 2 lanes leaking, so it's Monk, and what else are we going to see? Nope. See, Disciple with Axe Militia and Ghoul with Veteran. Okay, and Monk was actually leaking after being mid on 5. Which is a good sign because it means he pushed. And is probably not going to be doing a lot of damage on turn.
How can I help?
I am prepared.
Well, thing comes first, so. I guess Shockwave is really good in the sense that 12 is a bit scary. Or 12 would be a bit scary without Shockwave. Shockwave makes it not that bad. 13 is definitely scary. Yeah, both the Hades lanes have Pierce, which does make it less scary, but still scary. So what do we want to send? I don't know, probably Pudge and something. I like Pudge versus lower value lanes just because it tends to get healthier bosses. Spawn more. I don't know. I don't really understand why Spawn Knock makes sense. Can do a second fub, I suppose. And do 2 as well, I don't mind. Oh, you've done... Okay, well 4 fubs are done.
I stand ready.
Okay, so it's Monk rerolled, and he has one to go now.
My bidding.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Selling that for the money to do that, plus Keck landmine blocker.
Job's done. Job's done.
What do you need? You have a target?
My
Do
bidding.
that. Okay. Yeah. Have to full send here. Our push makes it so we have to full send.
Ready to work. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Spawn Panda. Yeah, you can see why landmine blocker is like not the greatest. My spawn looks okay though, regardless. Just have to say, hopefully we can get reasonable focus on the bosses. Doesn't look like that's really going to happen though. No, bit of a disaster. Bosses didn't actually end up blocked and they got to my lane pretty quick, so I don't end up doing much. Alright, this went about as badly as it can go. One small mid, and the rest of us like 3 each. Here's mid, which is good, of course. But yeah, this game's kinda fucked. I mean, they leak a lot as well, which is good. But yeah, Shockwave not so good on time. Does get a resummon, which is nice. Does actually get a loss in mid, which is also nice. So Yellow's having a good game. Shame about the rest of us. Shame about the rest of us indeed. Alright, Teal killed one. But I mean, just, yeah, you look at that and it's like, how do we win? Alright, not two. Alright. We're losing all of ours though. How much king did that end up with? 28-20. We'll see that push. I mean, we basically need to be scared every level. But we also can't really contest until 15. Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
More gold is required.
I'm your shooter.
Anyway. I mean, their push is significantly better than ours, but it's like almost as bad. I know that didn't really make sense. Free roll. It's a good free roll there at least. Is it? Yeah, it's solid. It's not as good as it looks at first actually, but it is solid. Just got a Hydra blue. 152 income Hydra disciple line. So it's got Dark Priest. So like, do they want 15? Because red is their strongest lane. For like this section of the mid game. Assuming everyone more or less full built, which they didn't have to.
Yes,
Just gonna upgrade
Warchief.
that, I'm fine with having two of those. So I'm deliberately not going to use this on the sniper itself for a little bit, just in case he holds 12, which maybe he can. He probably can if he really tries, because he won't like that much 11. Because then maybe I want to be like range buffing Neo tanks instead, if it's more like 16, 17. If he's leaking 12, I'm gonna go ahead and range buff the snipers because I think they can send 13. I don't think they will, but I think they can. Don't think we have a good plan. We just don't have enough lumber to actually have a good plan. Kind of need to see. And just like at some point send with them, and hopefully it works. The metrics say it won't, but maybe it will. Who's supposed to leak if we do want leak, so. It's like maybe kind of me, which feels pretty bad because I'm actually quite solid 16, but it's not him, and it's not him. And I think it's not him. I don't even think he can leak.
Aye, sir. I'm your shooter.
Upgrade complete.
What do you need?
These guys reset their
Upgrade complete.
crit versus attack speed when you upgrade them, which is quite annoying to be honest. But yeah, they reset it, so don't forget about that. Remember to change it back if you want it changed back. So in fairness, by 16 I have more value than Green, and I guess he's bad on 16, so maybe he's supposed to leak instead of me. Like, I'm not too bad on 16. Okay, League 12. That makes sense to me because I feel like there's a fair shot they want 16 considering blue and teal. Red is like... No, red is strong as well actually with just frontline and warlocks. Okay, so just gonna be on snipers, which is fine.
With it. That's a given.
You have a target?
Prepared. Enlighten me.
I don't really have frontline for them, but
I'm your
done.
shooter.
don't think I'm gonna reroll for it.
Upgrade complete.
I bid you.
Okay, 3 into nothing, so time for the 50. Yeah, that's fine. It's better than fine, that's pretty good. So Thunderbird vs Griffin is interesting for 15. I think Thunderbird is better because I don't think he has the auras to make Griffin better. But because 16 is a consideration, I think it's very reasonable to go Griffin. Griffin being significantly better on 16 than Thunderbird. Like, Griffin is actually good 16, Thunderbird is okay at best. Probably okay is a stretch as well. Also, Thunderbird Hades doesn't play super nice together. Because the Thunderbird tends to walk in front. Griffin can do that, but at least Griffin is relatively bulky. Certainly compared to Thunderbird it is. And is purple leaking? Yes. Okay. Yeah, fine for me. I mean, I don't think sending does much into teal blue. I mean, our send's pretty fucking weak. Oh yeah, our send's heinous. Yep, yeah, there's no point sending.
What do you need?
I am prepared. My brothers.
Upgrade complete. Job's done.
Aye, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Out with it. Enlighten me.
Alright. Let me go ahead and do this now.
Time to go. Research complete.
I bid you.
Before I forget.
What do you need? Aye, sir. You have a target?
Because they're not actually going to snipe the sends until I do that.
Enlighten me.
So that ability gives them all double range, maximum of 200, so it gives them all 200 range. Wait, it's 300. No, No, it's 200. Because unupgraded has 500 range, but upgraded has 600. Yeah, all good. Crisis averted. Got really confused for a second. But anyway, because these guys just have a lot of range, they tend to be able to shoot the Firelord and Krakens on 15, which can give me a pretty good amount of output. I'll never actually hold, because I don't have the front line to do that. Don't have the behemoth killing ability to do that. I'm really only trying to snipe Suns, because I don't think my lane can accomplish that much more. Fairness, I do have 2 upgraded warlocks that actually do really help in terms of killing behemoths. I don't think I don't think it's likely to be enough, but it's nice to know that they are there. So remember to range buff them. It'll try to, when you have them all selected like that, or multiple selected, every single one will try and use the ability on the one you tell it to, so that's why that like has already been used popped up. It's, yeah, it's not selecting one at a time, it's literally telling all of them to do that. Anyway, our values are all like in the market for holding. We'll just see what happens. 2 Kraken on me, which is fine because I snipe Krakens. 1 Kraken there. 2 Kraken. 2 Kraken. Okay. So hopefully yellow can hold. And hopefully I can just snipe both my Krakens. Like, wow, I actually killed the behemoth really quickly. And yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't like this unit because it does that. And that's pretty understandable because what I did to my lane is like, it's a bit gross. I mean, this is really quite good output considering I killed 2 Krakens. This mid, which is excellent. Is it also mid? I guess we're just living then. Okay. No major complaints about that then. I wonder how often we have 0 mids here. Like, trying to be genuine, I think it's... No, I think most of the time we have 1 mid. So realistically, I think we have like 3 lanes that have a shot. I think my lane is the only lane that doesn't actually go mid. It just always kills the Krakens, so it's very good that I got 2 Krakens. Because I'd rather kill 2 than 1. I think that sounds fairly logical. I think like 16 are going to be really hard. I can't split either. I will try, but it's not going to happen. So I'll put them back to attack speed because attack speed sucks.
My brothers, thy bidding, thy bidding.
Job's done.
Like, me trying to split here is just a joke because it's not going to happen.
Enlighten me, out with it. I am prepared.
Just keep your splits. My lane. Like, it's not possible for my lane. I'm doing it because, like,
Thy bidding, enlighten me.
I guess. But there is 0 chance my lane leaks here because my lane just doesn't split.
I pledge my loyalty.
So these guys have too much range. That being said, I've actually done an okay split. So that's kind of cool. I'm surprised. I'm surprised to even get any split there. Instead, it doesn't really matter though. I guess what I also could have talked about is like my lane is full pierce. Kind of makes it good on 16. Has he managed it? I want to say he still holds. Yeah, right, mate. I'll let the bloody cat throw in a sec. Bloody cat. It's, you know, it's slow though. It's appreciated. He's such a brat.
I am prepared.
Shut up, cat.
Yes.
My bidding. That's a given. Enlighten me. I am prepared.
Yes. Job's done.
Out with it.
Job's done.
Wanna watch me not break a rule? Landmine costs 0 food. OP.
Bidding.
Job's done.
I'll send the behemoth because, like, I don't want to miss the behemoth because I, you know, I'm letting a brat of a bloody feline through a door. He just came through as well.
My bidding. Out with it.
Anyway, I quite like my roll going on from here. I'm 150 and I got Doomsdays with and I will start to range buff them. Also, I need to put my snipers back to crit. Made them attack speed just to, like, make them a bit worse on 16. Just, like, for the sake of it, I guess. Didn't really accomplish anything. Now I need to not forget to change them back if the game continues. Anyway, I will jump up for a second and let that cut through the door. How many heals? 1 heal? Yeah, okay. I was thinking this game was maybe not so winnable. After 10, to be honest, but
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
looks like I was wrong. I wonder if we just always die with Leak 11. It's possible. So is it actually Rum's fault for not leaking 11? And that's why we died. 15. That's why we lived 15. I think I'm going to subscribe to that theory. I also think we got lucky to live. I think there's, like, a very solid chance we just die 15. I don't know how often it happens, honestly. Like, I want to say, like, 70+% of the time we just die 15 because RNG on the lanes is a big deal in terms of holding or leaking. But I don't actually know. It is only guesswork. But yeah, I mean, we just take those anyway, and it's possible I'm completely wrong and we actually never die 15. That's also possible. But yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.